Hello, it's Roger Cox with RogerCox.net, and man, am I excited to be talking with you today. I'm pumped up, and I'm going to tell you why. I've been out running around, and doing some errands, and had full intentions on coming back as soon as I got done running these errands, coming back to my house and making this video. I already had the topic in mind I wanted to talk about, and I was pumped. I was ready to go. And most of the time when I'm out driving around, I'm listening to a podcast. I I have my iPod with podcasts on it, and Bluetooth goes to my car radio, and I'm listening to podcasts most of the time when I'm out driving around. And today was no different. But I was about a half a mile from home, and I'm listening to a podcast that Simon Chan is doing with Cedric Penn. And the question was asked that when I heard the question, just bells went ringing off in my head. And I got pumped. I got excited because they were talking about my experience. They were talking about me. They were inside my head. And the question that was asked was this. In network marketing, we always talk about, we hear the phrase a lot of times that if you don't quit, you don't fail. You never fail until you've quit. Now, you've heard that, right? I've heard that, and I've taught that. If you don't quit, you won't fail. There's no failure until you quit. Well, today that question was phrased just a little bit differently, and like I said, I went, holy guacamole. I know the answer to this because that is my life. I am living this. So here's what they actually ask. Instead of the question, you don't fail unless you quit, it was phrased this way. If you don't quit, will you succeed? In other words, if you stay in network marketing long enough, are you going to succeed? And I got my own answer to that. And I haven't listened to the rest of the tape to see how Cedric answered this, but here's my answer. I've been involved with network marketing since 1980. So we're talking 35 years now at this point. And I've been card carrying network marketer for that long. And I've got some experience, and I know what I'm talking about, at least coming out of my skin. So if you stay in network marketing long enough, will you be successful? Maybe. Here's the thing. There's a condition to that. If you stay the same as you were when you started, then you probably won't succeed no matter how long you are in network marketing. Because to succeed in network marketing and to grow, first of all, you need to grow. You need to learn some new skills. You need to put those skills into practice. You need to develop yourself. You need to get the skills that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. If you sit around and do the same old things that you did when you first started, you're only going to go so far. You just won't succeed to the way you want to unless you build those skills, unless you're continually learning, unless you're continually growing. The answer in my case, and what I think for a lot of people, is if you stay in network marketing long enough, you won't necessarily succeed unless you begin to grow, you begin to develop, you listen to the tapes, you listen to the CDs. I'm dating myself now. They don't use tapes and CDs anymore. But you get the idea. If you're listening to the podcast, if you're watching the videos, if you're going on the YouTubes, if you're learning from the people around you, then you can succeed. And I'm just grateful that I've finally plugged into a way that I've got that information coming to me, and I'm learning new skills, and it's it's great. So I'm so excited I can't even hardly think straight right now, because it's like I said, these guys were talking, and they were inside my head, and they were saying some of the things that just really resonated with me. So I've already said this once, maybe twice. I'm going to say it again because this is my summary. We used to talk about if you don't quit in network marketing, you don't fail. In other words, you don't fail until you quit. I mean, we've heard that all our lives. But if you turn that around, and is it necessarily so that if you stay in network marketing long enough, will you then succeed? And that depends. And that depends on what you do with it. That depends on whether you grow from where you're at, whether you take the initiative to find out where you need to develop, where you're weak at, and begin to make those weaknesses strengths, where you can find out where you need to grow, you can get those resources. I mean, in the old days, the resources were few and far between. You had to drive long distances and listen to big names in the network marketing field. But today, they're as close as this computer right in front of me. I can tap a key, and I'm listening to the greatest minds in network marketing, and their training is all available. And some of it is even packaged up for you, so that you don't have to go looking for it. It just comes to you, and that's one of the things that I can provide. One of the things that I'm definitely learning about is how to do it online, how to market your product and your business online. And the skills are there. You just need to practice them. You need to get the skills, and then you can say yes. If you stay in network marketing long enough, you will succeed if you develop yourself and grow and learn and apply. I'm Roger Cox with rogercox.net. That's my blog, rogercox.net, and I really would like to have you go to that blog and see my videos. I have my Facebook page at Health and Freedom with Roger Cox. If you put in a search for Health and Freedom with Roger Cox, it should just pop right up there because I'm big stuff, So that's my video for today. I might get back to the other video that I talked about earlier at some other point, but today this video it had to be this. This is what I needed to talk about. I hope it helped you as well. We'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks.